So it's the motor from last night?
No, that's one of my ones I pulled out of my Red Cat. I'm so going to be replacing this mouse.
An Alienware laptop? Oh man, this one's lagging up here, this stream.
Lagging?
Yeah. It's not.
Well, no. So there's a 20-second delay from what we're recording and what gets posted up on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, no. So there's a... All right, so I got it audio muted. So we don't have to hear ourselves in the background here. All right. We are live on SK Hobbies AZ. We've got Adam from the AZRC Bashers. And we're going to do a little bit of live wrenching. We'll talk about what he's going to be doing here in a second. I got to finish setting up some lighting and close my garage down so we don't have all that light coming in. There. So I see I can go to this one here. So they can look down on you.
Oh, that's cool.
And then it shows us down here in the corner. And actually, we can go zoom out just a little bit. All right. All right, so I have some stuff I can work on too because I got my son's granite. I got to replace the A arms because my wife broke it.
Here's to you. I have the other one somewhere in the car here. Get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I have the front one too, matching.
Yeah, I want to see if that'll work in my wife's Outcast.
Antenna was in the training.
Yeah, look at it this way. If nobody shows up, we don't really care.
Yeah.
At least we got it. We got it on there, and we can talk about it. I can always pull some of the footage off here later and make a video.
Is this so if you don't have the MC2 chassis?
I don't know. So what this is when you're going to put this on, if they send you this bolt here might be bigger than the other one because this is the chassis brace, right?
Yeah, that's the front.
So if we open this up,
I mean, they gave me these bolts, but I don't know what these bolts are actually for.
oh, we'll figure it out.
But the back one doesn't have any.
So this is the front, right?
It's the short, I believe it is.
So it's supposed to go like that. So what this might be for is we may need to look at your plate up here where this connects it. So that right there, that hole might not be as big. So we might have to drill that out a little bit in order to put that in there. That's what it's for. Because it looks like it's going to mount to the chassis plate fine.
Okay.
Looks like it's the same size hole. So it's this plate here that.
So you think I should just pull like this chassis mount bolt off, that one off, and then do the bottoms to keep all this together?
Yeah, that's what. What I normally do is I'll take and I'll undo this bolt here, right? Mm-hmm. And then the way that this is designed here, this linkage, right? Mm-hmm. They're bolted on here and on the top. So what I normally do is I take these these screws out here because these are there's a metal shaft in the center here.
Yeah.
So you're going to want to remove those individually. But you take those off. You take the 4 bolts underneath here,
And this one.
and then take this cross brace off here,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll undo this linkage right here.
Okay.
And I mean, you can undo it either here or here, one of the two. You just don't want to do it off of the servo.
Yeah.
And then this whole front piece comes off. And then for the back, you take this off. You're going to undo this bolt here, and then undo the 4 underneath here, and then that whole back end comes off. And then it's just removing the rest of the chassis brace, this plate here for the motor. You pull that all off, and then you're going to pull these side pieces off. And then once we do that, then we'll put those side pieces. Usually what I do is I'll put the side pieces on later.
Okay.
What I do is I'll mount the front and the rear and get the chassis braces mounted, and then put the dog boats in when I put the center differential in. And then once you get the center differential mounted, then I mount the motor in place. And then the ESC, and then we reroute wires, and because this will all come off in one piece. These two pieces are attached.
Mm-hmm. People are saying to drill through the frame and through here and bolt this down because the battery tray pops. I never had trouble.
I've never had any issues with my battery tray, and I'm not a good basher. You know me, I land on my top, my side, my arms. I do cartwheels. I've never had any issues with that. But I also swapped all my hardware out to stainless steel.
That's what, I think this has it. Well, that one has it. One of them has it.
Okay.
I don't know. This one's half-half.
And then I'm also going to bring, just in case somebody pops in and says hi. We'll have this up.
I didn't bring no tools or nothing.
Oh, that's fine. I got tools.
I figured.
These are the primarily ones that you're going to need.
Yeah. Look at them.
Those are the beefier ones. Are they still 17 millimeter?
Yeah. Those nice.
Damn. And that's from that one company. What company is that? That's the. What it says on the knuckle here.
I forget. The Towers has them too.
The JB. Looks like a JBIRC.
Oh, the front just has a car on it or something.
No, those are definitely beefy.
Did you see the back of the thing? How it's got the slits in it?
Yeah. Yep. That's to help grip it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one. That same company that makes your shock towers.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, that one's got the same thing on there.
I did turn this down a little bit because Derek is really loud, so let me turn this
Yes, he
audio
is.
up a little bit so they can hear us.
He's very loud.
Even with his mask on last night, he was loud.
No. We're really giving him shit about it last night. We had like 6 people at the house. We're all watching you guys. I was working on my car.
All right, so we got a M2C chassis plate we're going to install on the Armatalon EXB. We've also got the chassis braces we're going to be installing. And then we're going to break out his Creighton and do some spring modifications on his Arma Creighton.
Oh, God dang. This one doesn't really fit on here.
Get it, or you want me to?
Try it. It's on there. Tightening it. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I just
Oh,
you get it to move a little bit.
she was on there.
Yeah. So it looks like he has the similar to the dub boots, but they're not. So they're just the Badlands.
Mm-hmm. Those are the tires I wanted.
Yeah, they're nice and squishy.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Got 2 sets of these.
You're gonna put a set on the Talon too.
That's the Talon.
I know you're gonna put that on the Talon. Did you have? You're gonna put, or are you gonna put the springs on that?
Oh yeah, this is first springs for that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what to put on here yet.
I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never had one. So.
And I've never really bashed it since I've gotten it, so I was kind of waiting for the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time I really run it.
Now, is this the same motor you had in the other one?
Yep.
So you just put your electronics in this?
And then I changed the fan setup. This is a more powerful fan. And then it's got the plate. It's got a lot done to it.
Well, now you're gonna have a nice chassis plate on it.
And then they got the M2C's got the cups now out. So I ordered like 6 sets of them.
Of which ones?
The
diff cups.
Yeah.
The output drives.
I ordered 6 sets.
Oh,
just to have them. And then if you need some or whatever.
What do they run?
Like $32 or something like that, I said.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I just picked up, I did the rears on this, the diff case.
Yeah, so the rear on this one's, it's got the plastic in the rear, but the front's full. And then these are, on the Creighton, it's full front and rear.
Yeah, I got brand new ones for my for both the Creighton and my Outcast.
I thought you already had that done.
I had them on the rears, not the front, but I got brand new ones for the fronts that I'm gonna put on.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't cleaned it yet.
See that?
These are the new body mounts that I've been 3D printing. These guys. I'm gonna try these ones out. So they got a.
It's pretty solid.
Where did I put them? Oh, I think I stuck them here. It's like I cleaned up everything and shoved things around yesterday because I was trying to get ready for Derek to get here. Oh, I know where I stuck them. They're right here. So they got this on where it's a.
You made the cap and everything?
Yeah. So it just.
What's the bottom piece for?
That goes into.
Oh,
I just threw it in you. So it's a new post that goes in, and then these go through the body.
I saw one set of those.
Well,
whenever you.
I can make you a set, but I'm still in the testing mode on them. I want to go test it and bash it and see once I hit it if it's going to snap off and break. Because ultimately what I think I'd do is I'm going to get that carbon fiber 3D printed material and print them out of the carbon fiber, being that carbon fiber is a lot stronger.
Yep. A lot stronger.
This goes to the chassis plate. So I'm not quite sure what those screws go. Does it say on M2C's website?
I'm not sure. It's pretty cool how they don't give you instructions, you know what I mean? You spend $140 on a chassis and literally no instructions.
Well, because they always have, I mean, you can go to any of the guys that that are part of the M2C's testing group. They all do installs on them. So you go to wherever you're at on those parts, and you scroll down to the bottom. There's usually a video link down there.
It's pretty light, huh?
So this was the Talon EXB, right?
Is that lighter than normal?
Yeah.
Stronger? Oh.
Well, they're saying that carbon fiber is stronger than the aluminum.
They say.
All right. So if we go to, you didn't get the speed chassis, you got the regular chassis.
Holy cow, these. see he's Loctite on everything. Don't want to come off.
Which one?
That one. That's a good idea.
Being nobody is on here right now other than myself watching it, I'm going to mute this so you guys don't have to hear this run. All right, you should hear us again now.
Unless it's vice versa.
I've stripped so many screw heads out this
Yeah,
way and not doing
Loctite.
it, and then I realized, you know what? You need to heat it up.
That's red Loctite on that shit. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it is. Look, it's red.
That's way too. He used red through a lot of this shit, I'm sure.
All right. I will keep this on standby over here.
I'm sure we're gonna need it. Do you have that?
We're gonna blue Loctite it.
Yeah. Do you have the blue?
Oh.
Or the, not the blue. The nut driver I'm talking about. I think we'll get more than one rim done, like Derek.
God, I was giving him so much crap on that. There's magnetic trays right there if you need more of them. I got plenty of them.
There's washers? The only thing that I'm seeing right now that's not done are these, which I have in my home. I should have brought them.
Oh, those towers?
Yeah, but I'm just gonna run it. It's gotta have give somewhere.
Yeah.
I've never.
The more we beef it up. I mean, right now, you're running what? You're running stock A arms, so that's
RPM upper, stock lower.
Yeah,
I have them all. I just haven't done it.
So it's these stock ones that'll probably be our weakest point. You know what I mean? Because or these RPM ones, even though they do bend and they're a little bit more flexible, it still could end up being because it's not aluminum. If we were to aluminize it all, we'd be breaking something else. You know what I mean? We're shifting that point of contact.
I got RPMs for the whole thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna put them on when I break them, and I don't know how the lower's gonna do because they're supposed to be beefy and they're really not. So
yeah,
I have both. I have stock and. So I got to pull this rear shock tower off. Don't even tell me these are red Loctite.
I texted Derek. I said, "We're live on the channel wrenching with Adam, and nobody's on."
It's all good. I mean, you're gonna turn into a video or later on or what?
I might, because I am recording it too, so I'll be able to pull it off and,
People will watch it though, because it'll be on your channel, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transition over to this upper view here. And
This might be RPM.
didn't even notice that. So if you go down to M2C's website and you go over to where the description is, you click product detail, it tells you how many they have in stock.
Oh. We have 22 of these?
Yeah, these chassis plates in stock.
It's crazy.
I never even noticed that.
Me neither.
Okay, for the guy who still has the V1 and V2, you will need to order the V3 Creighton style chassis. The bolt patterns on the Italian V4, V5 are different. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really show.
Not so much, huh?
Doesn't really show what. You know, the funny thing is you got this. But look at right here. You see those two little dots?
Yeah, what are those for?
They don't show them on this guy.
Maybe it's the new one. I don't. Hopefully I got the right one. I'm pretty sure I did.
I'm going to actually go back here and look and see what other chassis plates they have. There's that one there.
That's not the one I got. I got the mine cost $133. I don't know if that means anything. Is that for the Creighton or the Italian? This is Italian.
I'm on the Talon.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Maybe the price went up. I mean, I just ordered
It
it
could.
last week. I just ordered it last week. It probably was the $136 one.
Videos.
You have like a knife or a pick and clean out bolts? Something? No, these are the same batteries I got. Sweet.
I'm watching The Matrix right now, but I'll keep you on for the watch hours. I don't know why I'm getting ready to type it in, Derek, but thank you for watching. Enjoy The Matrix. MT chassis, M2C, red cat plates, landslide top end.
Damn, they got a lot of stuff in there. I didn't know they made stuff for Red Cat.
Oh yeah, they do. They make all kinds of stuff. There's not really a lot on the red cat line. Like
It's just
they make it for the landslide, is what they do. Red cat landslide. But primarily, I mean, they're Arma, and then they tackled the Techno line, which is another good buggy and truggy line. And then they just started branching into the X-Max, or the Traxxas on the X-Max and the Max B2s.
Damn, he's got that thing shimmed real good. There's no play.
He's using the same greases I use.
What grease is that?
It's the red and tacky.
Oh,
This stuff.
I need to get some of that.
Yeah. It's but Lucas red and tacky grease.
Yeah,
What I do is I buy it in the tube like this, and then I get a mason jar
Okay.
and just squeeze it all out into here, and then when I'm working, I just do that, and then I use a little flat tip screwdriver.
Cause that thing is messy.
Yeah, and this one will probably last me forever.
I'm sure.
So
That's
you
the-
have one to take home with you.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a couple bucks, huh?
I think I bought like a 3-pack from Amazon, and it was like I think like $8 or $9 for the 3-pack. I got them.
I might get the M2C ones eventually. I don't know.
Oh, you don't have those?
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
the only thing I don't have.
you're gonna want to get at least the drive shafts. These aren't M2C either.
No.
So
There's still a couple little things, but I'm gonna run it. I think it's gonna be pretty beefy. I think.
I want to know what the difference is.
You said so. Pull these bolts off and the bottom ones off, right? These ones.
Yeah. So take these two off, and then leave the bottom ones alone for now,
Okay.
because you're gonna need to remove this off first, and then we're gonna need to grip those because they're gonna be tight.
Okay. It's pretty easy. I thought it was gonna be a lot more work than this. It's really not that hard. Just a lot of, not even a lot of bolts.
And it's actually grease still pretty good. We don't need to worry about putting any more grease in. We could pack just a little bit more to get it on the bottom of the chassis.
Yeah, I would pack just maybe a little. But and then see, this is why I need shims. That's why I haven't really ran it. We can do that later, but that's why I wanted you to make me shims. I was gonna order them, and I'm like, if you can make them.
What did I just? I just had your pack of shims.
They're right here.
No, those aren't them.
Okay.
I have a little baggie with the shims that I made you in it, and I'm making more. I got more on the printer right now. Burning up.
How long was your guys' live thing last night?
We went about almost 2 hours.
I watched it probably for a good
they're
hour.
sitting right here in front of me.
Oh.
So I got these ones, and then I got some more printing out. There's two different. There's the smaller shims that you use for the uppers, and then the bigger shims that we use on the. I think that those are used over here on the ends of the A arms when you need to shim that, but the smaller ones I think are what you need to use for
That's on the ground.
the uppers.
You mean for these?
Yeah. So, but I believe these guys here. I believe these ones are the smaller style shim.
Yeah, and there's some bigger ones on the uppers too. But it's whatever I guess I can fit in there. Because you don't want slop in there at all, do you?
No, I got to do that to both of mine.
That's how it came. I don't know what kind of driving he was doing, but is there not a screw in this one? Oh yeah, there is.
While you're looking at, I'm gonna go look and see if those other shims are done.
All right. So there's dirt in here.
you're gonna have more shims than you know what to do with.
That's fine, because my buddy bought. Holy cow! How long did it take you to freaking?
I can print a set. Well, the big set that I just printed, it takes about an hour and a half to print them.
You don't need any of those?
I'm printing more for me right now.
Okay. I got my buddy Anthony bought my other tie-in, so
And then
he needs some as well. But I'll just give him some of these. It's fine.
and these 3 are your diff stands, so you have one for each diff.
The diff just fits right in there.
Yeah. I'll show you. I got an old center diff here that I was using as a tester. So they just
Oh, that's sick.
so they just set right in there, and you can work on them and rebuild them and put it all back together, and then.
Crazy. Have you used them yet?
No, I
Yeah,
haven't
because
yet.
it's hard to like hold it and then twist it.
Well, see, like before, I was using this guy, and
It's
why are we locked up? I guess I need to figure out. But normally, what I was doing as I was doing that.
I don't know why that's locked up. It's still running.
I don't know where's my.
We can move this.
I need to go here. And we're still running on YouTube. It's just locked up on that screen.
I don't know what that screen is, but
Well, this is the Restream app
oh,
that I'm using,
so we're still good then.
but it's still showing. It's showing us sitting there. I'm sitting right there.
Yep.
So
This is not working.
what happens if I refresh?
There we go. It was just bad Wi-Fi.
I don't know. Well, it wouldn't be bad Wi-Fi because it's the Restream app was still sending it. Because what it's doing is I'm going from my OBS software through Restream to stream it on here. I don't really need to use the Restream for this because I could have done it directly from.
What does this do though? I'm not computer savage.
So with Restream, the account that I have, so I can stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So I like right now, if we wanted to, we could be streaming to our to Facebook.
Okay.
Into our Basher group. We
Okay.
could be streaming onto there right now too if we wanted to. But the way I have it set up is so Derek, when if we want to stream to his YouTube channel and my channel at the same time, we do it. We can do it through Restream.
Okay.
With OBS, I can only do it through one. So I could set it up to stream to YouTube or stream to Facebook or stream to Instagram, whatever I wanted to do. I could set it up to do that.
So does Derek go live too, or?
His first live session was last night. First time he's ever went live.
Really?
I went over and helped him set up his account earlier this week, so we're able to stream. He's able to stream live.
Nice. Yeah, I was wondering if those are aftermarket, and they are. They're Extreme Bashers, backplates, or whatever that shit is.
Oh, those ones, yeah. That's a pretty thick plate.
These ones?
Oh, and I was talking about that. Your steering plate.
I just put them back in here, no way. There's a lot of grease in there too.
Yeah, he's got
tight.
a lot of over. You see it all
Yeah,
on your shaft. It's leaking out somewhere.
that one's.
But the bearing's good, so it's not really a bearing issue.
I'm sure he just stuffed it in there.
He probably stuffed it and never wiped it and cleaned it off.
Yeah. I've only ran this car once.
There's people on the fence on how much grease you really need to put in your differential. They say it's wasting grease if we pack it like how he packed it, that you're wasting grease, because what it does, it just forms that cavity in there and it just sets around it, and you end up not actually.
It gets all over your hands and not on the car. I can see.
But you know
It's
what?
all
If
me.
I feel that if grease is going to it's going to warm up as the shaft is moving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to heat up a little bit, so it'll become a little bit more movable.
Mm-hmm.
And so as if it starts to dry out on your gears, you have all that extra grease that's packed in there. It's going to loosen up and recoat your gears again for you. So I always overpack mine.
Yeah, I mean,
gifts.
it's making a little bit of a mess, but I mean, if we wipe that off now, I don't know if it will. It's coming out of the front, huh?
I don't know if it's coming out of the front or if it came out when it just was in there and he just didn't clean it up. Like he repacked it, cleaned it up, and then turned around and sold it. And then sold it.
He said he just went through them all before he sold them to me, so it very well could be.
Yeah, there's some good things on here that I want. I want these. I need to replace all of this stuff.
I thought that was stock, but then when I took it off, I'm like, no, that is not stock.
Mm-mm. I have this piece here, where it's it says Extreme Bash on it.
Yeah.
I have this piece, the upper setup, on mine.
Do you have hot glue if I take this off, or something I can put it back on with? I like it there, so I can just pick the body up and bink.
Well, just leave it on there. Just leave it attached to it, and then just pull the electronics off with it all attached.
Okay.
It's not. We don't need to undo it.
Nope, wrong one. I'm sorry, I'm getting your mat all dirty.
That's that's why the black mat's there, so I can easily clean it off.
I'm getting it freaking dirty. I didn't know this car. I guess the last time I drove it, I didn't look at the bottom. I don't know. When did you guys go out last?
The last. Well,
You guys went crawling, didn't you?
Yeah, we went crawling, but then me and the wife and Ashton and Logan, we walked around by the fire station over here. There's a big dirt area.
Mm-hmm.
We just took the RCs for a walk.
Nice.
And just ripped them in the dirt over there. And then that's when.
Nice.
And my wife's battery died on her Outcast, so I had to carry the Outcast back. I let her play with mine. And we get back here to the front of the house over here, and she's ripping it up on the asphalt out here, and so was Logan with his granite. And she ran right into it and broke his.
Oh yeah, just slower though, huh?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So I picked these up from Jenny's RC. It was $7 for them.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
with shipping it was like $12, and like to buy them off of eBay was going to be the same thing. I was like,
well, I guess
just get them from Jenny's RC.
I guess if you could find them on there, because for the Italian, they're out of a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, and they are. Their stock changes almost daily. So yeah, so I think that I always like replacing in pairs.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to swap both of the fronts off. Leave the rears on for now.
Pretty warm though. You can tell how he drives this thing.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to swap the fronts out, and then I'll just keep this as a spare.
Yeah.
And then leave the backs on for now until he breaks those.
He's killing me. So many screws on here. I need to kind of be underneath this so I can see it.
Move this out of the way for right now. So these right here are my first try with.
Is this too flimsy, you think?
Well, I was comparing. These are the ones for the Talon that I gave you,
Okay.
right? The same set, and you can see how theirs is a little bit thicker, right through here.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the ones on the Creighton and seeing that they're kind of beefed up in that same location. So I may try to beef them up. I mean, if you want, you can have this set right here and try them out on
Well,
on the Creighton.
might get rid of it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to put them on and be like, oh yeah, I sold it.
Because if not, I think I'm gonna put them on on mine.
I'll probably end up keeping it, but I don't. We'll find out how it does on what do you call it? The bash.
Oh, at the bash.
I don't know.
Gotta at least do one good bash with it
Just full
before
send
you sell it.
full send both of them.
Yeah. Well, that one's freaking fully done.
For the most part. I think it's got more than that has into it.
You know, there might be some stuff off of here that you could pull off and put onto yours.
Oh, no, look at it.
I'm doing a set of these up for you too.
Wow, for these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely run those.
Yeah. They're a little bit thicker, but they'll have the SK Hobby logo that it'll set just like this.
I should probably keep this too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot more. Just see all these braces. They're MC2 too,
Yep.
or M2C.
You know what we got to do is figure out they basically mashed for that Firestorm. They mashed a Mojave with a Creighton,
I know. I watched the whole video on that thing. It's pretty
and
gnarly.
basically it's a Mojave chassis plate, and everything else is freaking Creighton.
Really?
Creighton and they put the like the Mojave's A arms are only about like that long, and they put the Creighton ones which are longer.
You need to
I just want to know what the difference is, because if you go to Arma's website and look at the Creighton A arms, it's for the Creighton and the Notorious and the Outcast run the same A arms. The Talon runs different, but the Talon A arms look so much like the Creighton ones. I just wonder what the spec differences are on them.
You ever heard of these fans? NHX?
Mm-mm.
These things are bad. Look, I don't have the remote, but you just so you can hear them.
That's pretty cool.
Pushing some air.
I did 3D printed
And sidetracked.
right here. So I 3D printed this for mine and Derek's 1717 Castle Motors.
Did Derek have his on yet?
No, I just gave it to him last night.
He's probably so excited.
Yeah, so he's gonna put that on that Sen project that he's building. Is where he's putting the same motor.
Did he get that motor on yet?
I don't think so. He's been waiting on this. The only thing I noticed about this is that to mount the fans, which are these guys.
40 mil for what
Yeah.
those are.
So we're gonna mount those on there. I'm gonna have to run screws through it, and then I'm gonna have to bolt it with a nut on the inside in there.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's space because you can see the rib.
Well, you could.
So there's space in there that I'll be able to bolt them on and then run nuts on the side and lock it all in. It's just all.
Or vice versa, you can run this on the other side of it and run a screw through this way.
That's true. I could do it that way too.
Or you might have to drill a hole to get to it, but.
Well, no, because this is flexible.
Oh, shit. Is it double layered or something? There's a crack right there. Or...
No, it's 3D printed. You can just see the 3D printing on it.
That's crazy. You're gonna start making arms and everything, huh?
Well, I wanted to get this accomplished, and then my next thing is going to be those wing mounts.
Yep.
And getting that accomplished. Once I get all of that accomplished,
That's
then I might branch into looking at doing A-arms. I don't know if I really see.
hands everywhere in this grease.
Did you get it? We can always heat them up.
Yeah, I can get them. So many screws. That's tight.
You want to heat it?
Yeah. It's because that transmission's all metal. The housings. Meet that.
Wrong one. I want to mute. All right, audio's back on.
How long have you been going on now?
46 minutes.
Jeez, I don't know. We didn't get started right away.
Yeah.
Okay. Comes out so much easier now. So they're warm.
Mm-hmm. See, now you learn something new. So when you're there and you're having those issues,
I usually like fighting it, and then I end up stripping it. I'm like, mother, and then I have to grind it, and
Yeah.
put a slit in it, and then throw that bolt away. I have a heat gun too. I just never thought about it.
you just don't want to overheat it.
Yeah.
You just want to heat it up enough to break it loose.
Always put my hand in that shit.
And there's plenty
I know. I got a whole bunch. I might as well keep using this one because there's tons of.
Oh yeah.
My buddy thinks he bent the chassis on the Italian, so I'm going to give him this one.
Is he the one that bought your talon?
Yeah, he's got the winner. The champ. Or whatever you want to call it.
Wasn't that one already kind of bent already?
I think it might have been. I'm not really sure.
Just might as well pull the rest of the screws out while you
Yeah.
have it upside down.
And these ones right here, you said we're probably going to have to hold them, right? For the steering?
Yeah, this should pop right, or the linkage should pop right off.
You would think, but...
All right, well, just get the rest of that off, and then we'll deal with that linkage.
I think I got mine backwards. My colors. I don't know why I did it like that. So now every time I grab something, I'm like, this is not right.
I want to get some of these. I believe they're by A-Main.
I
It's
ordered a
the
lot of
A-Main.
stuff up there.
Because the only complaint about these is they don't have the little spin knob at the end.
Yeah.
But I love them on how hard they are.
I've never had trouble with them. Sean, he wears the tips out. I don't know.
Of his A-Mains?
Of his
his MIPs?
Yeah.
How?
That's what I said. But they go bad. But he must be like really.
I've never had any problems since I've had them, and these are the longest pairs. I always bought the cheapy ones.
They don't last.
And like the Amazon special ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept freaking. Either snapped the tip off of them,
Mm-hmm.
or they've worn down too much.
Yep. I've had mine for 4 months, but I've had no issue at all with them.
Yeah. So these
Protex.
ones, the ProTech ones, I've been thinking about getting a set. One, they're vented, but they have that little spin thing, and it looks like it's that same style, and the tip's replaceable. Some of the issues I had with mine.
The spin top, my hand's never really on it like that. But I guess this just all depends on how you wrench.
I have. And somewhere I have the other one. I don't know where the handle or where it's at. But I have this set of dynamite handles, which I love.
Interchangeable tips too, right?
I just need to get
MIP.
like either an MIP tip or a hardened tip for them.
Why they're not very good tips?
No,
They're messed up, right?
somewhere is the small one, which I don't know what I did with it.
So we got on that one is that.
Yeah, it's the one small one. I might have it in the house, but it's the 1.5 millimeter. I broke the tip off of it.
Oh, nice.
But these things right here, the ones that come with it, the set screw and everything, they are crap. Like they didn't hold this into place. So I ended up buying some stainless steel ones.
How much is this little kit?
I think it was $20 for this kit.
Yeah, because a set of like 3 of these is like 60 in it.
Yeah, and I bought
I
I bought the 3-pack that had this one or the 2, the 2.5, and it had the 3.
I bought mine all individual, even with my nut drivers. It was expensive.
Yeah, I bought all 3 of those first, tried them out, liked them, and then I bought the Then I bought all of these individually. So
They're
I got
$29 a piece, aren't they?
No, they're like it's like $21 or something
Oh.
like that. I paid for them. I bought them from AZRC over here,
Oh.
but I got the 1.5 millimeter because I needed that, and then I needed the 1.3,
Yep.
and I needed the .050 for the crawlers, the small ones. So those ones have super small.
I thought you got rid of all those. I used to have this
No,
one.
I got rid of the Losi little stadium trucks that I had.
So how many episodes did you have last year?
Well, we had none. That's season 1, episode 1 for the new live that we did last night.
But how many?
Yeah.
I'm talking about how many videos did you have last year on your channel?
I think I was setting it like
Quite a few.
30 something.
Oh,
Wasn't a lot. I've only been doing the YouTube thing since
thought maybe you haven't.
I think I posted the first one in September.
Okay. So we gotta get this off, like you're saying.
Yeah, so if I go here,
How these come off, but those things are freaking on there.
September 7th or September 12th is the day that I posted my first YouTube video. And that was me sitting right there in front of that cabinet. I had this workbench up there, and I had that black sheet covering all of our stowage stuff. And I was just sitting there talking about,
You're a newbie.
newbie to the channel, or newbie to the YouTube.
Do you think maybe this year you're gonna maybe double it?
Oh, I'm going to do a lot more this year.
So
I mean, according to this, 4 months is what I've been on YouTube.
that's it?
So 4 months I've been on YouTube, and I've gotten
It's not that long.
and I have 39 videos.
So you said these pop off?
Yeah, so we got to figure out why this isn't.
I tried unscrewing them, it just spins, so.
Well, you could, while I'm working on this, you could start working, mounting your rear end.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to do.
And here's there's the grease.
Oh wow, I just noticed I could put those plates on here that you make with your AZ.
Yeah, I'd have to see if if the holes would line up. You'd have to look. They're sitting underneath on the back side of the Creighton.
To the T.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll make you 2 sets then. I really think that he put Creighton A arms on that. I don't think that he put Talon A arms.
They're Italian and Creighton are the same arms.
I'm telling you, the coating is they're different part numbers. That's why they're similar, but I just don't know. And I think it has to do with the shock mounting. I think that the shock mount's different.
I think that is true.
Okay, so those go in the center. I don't know what he did to this.
Probably a trip to it.
No, I think that bearing is seized on there is what it is. And it's holding it into place. Because this should just pop off. There, got it.
It was just locked up. Bad bearing.
Well, it's not a bad bearing. It's just it's seized up. The bearings are good. It just needed a little help. Like this one's really good.
Probably dirty. Clean her up. What is that
Oh, it's
noise?
pigeons.
I'm hearing behind me. And I'm like, dang, that thing was really in there.
Yeah,
Aftermarket post or what?
No, it's the same post. It's just, I think that there was some maybe galling at the tip up here of the metal.
From the Loctite?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, bearings are good.
You need the bigger one? Yeah, you need this one.
Yeah.
Almost done.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute this again. So we're gonna heat this up.
There's already kids inside?
Um,
Are they out?
no, they're at their mom's.
Oh.
Logan's inside, and Harlan's probably still sleeping.
Nice. Same?
It's the same.
Every weekend RC or what? Pretty much.
Yeah.
I haven't really done it. I needed a break for it for a week and a half or so. I'm sure you get that way too.
Yeah.
I just haven't been running as much as I usually do.
I just want to, ultimately it just comes out as like I just want to make some content.
Yeah, I get it. But there's always fixing, huh?
Yeah.
I got sick of wrenching for a while. I needed a break. I wish there was more than one big bash a month.
Yeah, we'd have to create our own.
I think we should.
Of course.
She's ass heavy right now. I guess I need to order. I don't have to, but if I want this thing to be done, I need to order the rear housing,
Yep.
and that's $70. I mean, that's or $60. I don't remember. I think it's 78, isn't it?
The rear housing?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on if you're ordering all of the, you're going to order the outside,
Just the outside, because it has the rear on it. Hot racing.
oh, he's already got the hot racing rear end. He just does it.
That's the only thing I'm missing is the back.
Oh, he's got the whole front insert. He's just the casing itself.
Yeah. That's all
Yeah.
I need is the rear case.
They're not that expensive. I want to say it's like $30.
Okay. I need to order one of those. If I would have known that, I would have had it already, but. It's all good. Tight, yeah, that's good though. I would be scared to get a scratch on this thing. Maybe I should buy a fucking protector on it. Because they have them. The wraps.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen them? There's a company that does custom stuff. They would even put Nice Guy audio on the bottom of it and stuff.
Oh, yeah. You're talking about the chassis wrap on
Yeah,
there.
I'm not going to do it though. It's going to take a long time for me to destroy this chassis, I would think. It's still possibly... I can still bend it though, right?
I would assume yes, but
They're pretty freaking beefy.
it's going to be a hell of a lot harder. I mean, if Rich Duperbash is out there popping around on it and he hasn't bent his chassis yet, so...
I mean, I can tell the difference between that stock one and this one for sure. And that Creighton's got it on it too, the chassis, but I literally have one run on it. It's brand new.
Is it the actual M2C one, or is it that Just Bash It one?
M2C. It's stamped right here.
Oh, yeah.
This one's got the 3000. It's got a V5 chassis on it. I don't know.
All right,
This
now you
guy
can put
obviously
your
knew
front end.
This guy obviously knew what he was doing, so. I can get to these, right? Like side to side to put these on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about it. Ugh. I always put my hand in the grease.
You just don't want to connect up your linkage here. You don't want to connect these up before you...
Yeah. Damn it, I always freaking put my hand in it.
And then we'll pull your A-arms off when we connect this linkage up, and we'll shim the A-arms, but we'll remove those pins, connect up your linkage, and then put your upper A-arms back on. You know what I mean? And then we can shim them.
Is that right? Is there a groove? Yep, that's it right there. I wonder how long these bolts were. Dang it, I should have. Bottom. You have blue Loctite?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, sweet. When you got your Creighton, wasn't it already built? Or did you have to build it?
No, it was completely assembled as an EXP.
Okay. Did you tear it apart and check the diffs and everything?
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I heard they come out of the box with some slop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they raised their prices. They're at $54 for.
I thought they did go up. Oh well. I need to get 'em.
Let's see what A-Main sells them for.
Where were you on Amazon? I think they're the same price. My friend was-
$54.99, $54.89. You'll get them probably quicker going through. Oh, they're on back order right now through.
my friend just
A-Main.
ordered some off A-Main. He's like, dude, they don't even have very many left. Loosen these up. Let's start on some of yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap his front of arms out. I did this last night, and Derek like flipped out when I was shaking out one. And I shook out the big rock
Why?
on the ground. He goes, "It's all on your garage floor." I says, "I know. I'm the one that cleans it."
He's really, about that or what?
I was like, he was just. I guess he was just dumbfounded. I did that.
So we're not still muted, are we? Did you unmute it after the?
Oh yeah, we're unmuted.
Okay. I didn't know if you
Logan really beats the crap out of this thing, and it's been lasting. I had a lot of issues when we first started with this thing of it, but once I figured out what the guy did wrong when he bought this, because this started off as a brushed system, and he didn't convert it right. Not to mention he had messed up. He had two different size tires on him. He had the original granite tires, which I got the tires sitting over here.
So weird. This is not lining up right.
So he had these tires on the Granite, and he had these super small ones on the front, and these were on the rear. What's not lining up?
These holes. I got these in. I don't have them tight, obviously. The up ones aren't tight either. But when I go to put the screws in, they go like this. Just doesn't quite make sense. I didn't use Loctite on those because I still have to put a rear skid plate on, or no, the front bumper on it, and it goes over top of those bolts. So they're not going to back out. And he didn't have nothing on anyways. But that's the weirdest part right there. Unless this does got it tipped up. There's a gap right there for sure.
Yeah. I'm just thinking maybe it's not seated in there right.
You got to take the upper bolts off too for the above the steering. Those bolts are on. These two.
Oh.
They're not tight, but there's Loctite on them. But I did loosen them. I put those on first. Maybe I shouldn't have. I worked on this a lot, but I've never had the whole thing torn apart like that.
Oh. It's the first thing I do with even that brand spanking new one that I had. I tore it apart right away down to the chassis plate and redid everything on it because I don't like. Arma likes to use some messed up Loctite sometimes.
That guy already did it. That's why I was like, there's no. It wasn't in there all the way, was it?
Mm-mm.
That's why you're the pro. I got the sniffles too, like Derek. I know I'm not getting COVID.
I don't. My wife's been, she's
It's just been cold.
she's got
in there.
allergies.
Yeah, that's what mine's been. I've been sneezing all morning. It was funny, you got a mask on and you don't. You guys are in the same room.
If I get it, I get it. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid of being sick.
I've had it before, like 2 months ago. It's not as bad as everyone says it is, but I guess everyone's different. That's.
I mean, I'm vaccinated, but I mean, I know that's not foolproof.
No.
But but I'm not gonna let it scare me. If I get it, I'm a pretty healthy guy, so when it comes down to it, I'm sure that I'll fight through it all.
It took me 3 weeks, but the worst 3 weeks of my life. I didn't have trouble breathing or anything, man, but I lost my smell and my taste. That was the worst.
Did you ever get back your taste?
Yeah, I'm good now. Some people I know it takes them months. I can taste my vape. That's how I know I'm good. When I couldn't taste my vape, I'm like, this is I didn't smoke for 3 weeks. It was pointless.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't. Every time I would take it and inhale it, I would cough because I was all congested.
Yeah.
But some people get sick and vomit and all that. I didn't have any of that. Yeah, I didn't Loctite those just because he didn't do it before, so.
Yeah, well, you're going to have a cover over the top of it, so they're not really going to back out. But is this into a metal housing?
Yes, full metal.
It's the full metal rear?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, front.
Oh, this is the front?
Yeah.
He didn't do the rear?
No.
He only did the front?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I was always told that that's where you get your most flex is in your rear one.
But maybe he couldn't get it either. It's just, I don't know when he did all this. He said he bought them and immediately just bought everything for him, but who knows? Okay. Looks so nice.
This should just bolt right back in now. Loctite's still kind of somewhat
Yeah,
there.
be fine. There's probably still old Loctite in those threads anyways. Put this away.
All right. It's back to you.
Hopefully there's not
I fixed it for you.
a whole bunch more I need help on. It's pretty easy. I guess I should probably do his braces next.
Yes. Put the chassis braces on,
Okay.
and then
And I guess use their bolt for.
well, there's two things you could do. You could put the chassis braces on, or you could put your electronics back in. But chassis braces to me would I think would be easier to do without having the.
Dude, it's so light right now. It's awesome. And they give you this bolt. I guess this is for to slide through the rear, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna still have to use that one.
Yeah, I'd start with your front one first, and check to see. Here's one, but I would check to make sure that the it's going to line up and what we need to drill to see if we need to drill out that screw or not.
That's gonna be a tight fit. I might have to pull that front back off.
Are we sure we got the right one?
Yeah. Back one's longer. Because it'll fit down in there like that, but when this is in there, it's...
Well, we could just loosen these up.
Okay. I think we're going to be good. No drilling.
I don't think we're going to have to drill.
Keep that drill, but I don't need it. You could use for something.
Yeah, I'd just loosen those up so you get a little bit of play in it. And we could just get that front one started. And then it's kind of funny is that
it's already drilled out.
He may have had
Dude, I got all kinds of parts for these things.
He may have had braces on it.
I don't
that he already drilled it out.
But this could have been on the Creighton too. Same thing. I just don't know. I don't know if it's gonna move.
Why don't we just do this? Just want a little bit of play in it, so we could get that underneath. Yeah, see now it's sitting in there.
Okay.
Get the
probably Loctite that, huh?
Yeah.
I like these braces. I probably didn't need to do them, but then I think I did.
Well, you might as well.
Is that for the bottom? This bolt?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's
one.
tapered. This bolt seems long.
Hold on. Well, because.
Oh, you got a nut on the bottom too? That's gonna be hard to get in, isn't it?
No. Let me see what I did with I'll just do it this way. Where's your... Was that the 2.5? Yeah.
Oh, this one's got nuts on the... So, is there more nuts? So when it comes up, you put a nut on top of here?
Yeah.
Okay. That's how the Creighton is too. It's pretty beefy though. Get a pair of needle nose or something?
Yeah, I need my needle nose ones.
This is gonna be your longest video probably, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Really?
Is that carbon fiber piece stock or is that aftermarket?
The carbon fiber piece?
Yeah. Oh, it's aftermarket. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's aftermarket.
There's another one of those too if you want to throw one of those on. I don't know.
Alright, we're good on that.
Too much stuff.
Now, this guy will be easier because we'll just put it through. And then,
yeah, it's really easy.
and then we can just use a regular hex bit and tighten it down on the top. I think it's just extra support to make sure the chassis brace is good and tight in there.
Yeah, this is. I didn't want to just get the chassis without the braces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially, I see why now. Does that rear one have it? Oh, it does cut out. I was wondering about that. These are some thick.
There you go.
I don't know if it's any thicker, but it's definitely.
Well, it's the aluminum, and then they use a tougher aircraft aluminum on the.
It's definitely probably heavier. Well, this is the wrong one, but just good though. Alright, let's do the back one.
Well, somebody else is watching right now.
Oh yeah? You had some guy from where? Last night?
Oh,
I heard you guys talking
there was
about
two guys that logged in. Thompson RC, which apparently I've been following him for a while.
That's cool.
Like he did a small little crawling course in his house for his little SCX 24s.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not long enough. Oh, it just goes here. Dur, dur, dur. It scared me for a second.
Yeah.
I got scared. I'm like, oh boy. And the fatter one goes. I need to look at yours because there's two different sizes. Yours is backing out.
Oh yeah, I still have to go through it.
The fatter one goes on the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. Crazy. And then there's a lock Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be working on this.
What are you doing? Watching?
I was just sitting there watching you.
Nice. Tight fit. It's nice. Okay. You didn't have that apart yet?
No, I've actually never taken this one apart.
Shouldn't be that bad, huh? Maybe.
Nah.
It's probably just it probably comes apart just like the Creighton and this. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be that much different.
So I figured I'm starting with the one that's already assembled instead of the broken one for now, so I can see how it comes apart.
Do you have the nut driver to these big
Which ones?
So I can tighten. Or you just had it out, right? It's right here.
Yeah. As I said, I just had it there.
I was paying attention.
Oh, I bet that's what.
What I really like that this has already got done is these hinge pins with the nuts on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Braces are on. That's good.
All right. So now I would probably install your steering servo and your electronics and stuff.
Everything
Yeah, just start putting everything back on. But I'd probably wipe it off.
Well, yeah, for sure. I think I'm going to take off the motor off of this. God damn. I think I'm going to take the motor off and then put the center diff in with the drive lines and then do my electronics. Or no. I think I should do electronics first.
I don't think it really matters.
I just thought maybe it'd be less stuff to go around to get this. Clean everything off. It's the only thing plastic.
Just for a second.
I feel like I got a bad bearing in here or something. Just gonna play it. What do you think? This side's tight. This side I got play. Or is that just the...
It's not the differential.
Okay.
It's the bearing. This bearing right here has got the play. You see it. You see it. It moving. It's moving. The bearing's not moving. So it's like hollowed out in there. Because if you hold this straight down and you go to wiggle this doesn't move.
So we're good, do you think?
I would say if anything, you can replace that bearing. I might have one.
I have everything. I should have brought stuff with me. I didn't even... Everything is good. It's good. I was just going through it as we put it back together just to make sure. Because that's gonna be a bummer if I break that. It's not that hard to get into though. Even that's another thing we'll put on my list is to get a metal one on that side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's that bearing? It's easy to get to.
Let me watch.
Just it's two people watching. Well, one of them's me. I'm watching myself. So it tells me that, but it's probably Derek. He's probably still on.
Yeah. Good thing I caught that, huh? It's a good eye. But we gotta pull apart that whole diff.
We gotta pull apart the whole diff to get to it. So it's up to you on whether or not you want to do it or not.
I mean, if you think about it, it's gonna put play into my driveline too, and then the chance of.
Do you know what he's running in fluid-wise in here? Diff fluid?
Stock. It's all stock, all the way around. I
mean, I got 500K to put in it.
That's fine.
I mean, if you want to pull it apart,
I could use my new stand too. Look, on cam. I just think it'd be best if I just do it because if you think you got one and it's not, then I can always just send it out.
There's two.
You sure?
Yeah.
So are you Creighton?
This is actually out of the Typhon bed, but I got plenty of bearings.
Hopefully we open this up and there's oil in here. Open anyways.
Yeah, so I just buy these kits. This is the Typhon's sealed buggy kits. I just don't know how that comes apart.
I told my buddy that we're on YouTube right now live to go in there and say what up. He's told him to subscribe to your channel as well.
Sweet.
See if he does it. That's the guy that's got my sign on. He's actually my neighbor. Lives a couple houses down. He's got a whole bunch of they're into like the two-wheel drive slash. They put paddles on them, taking the dunes.
Oh.
Man, they fly in the dunes. They pull like backflips and stuff off big sand dunes. Having a blast last weekend, I think it was.
I think that just pushes in, but I gotta figure out how to push it out.
Like what the little clip thing in there? The little
There's
pen?
a pen, but
I always push them out with a little one. That's gonna be tight. Does the screw go on this side of it? Yeah, it's gonna push this way. Here, use this thing.
It's a small hole. There it goes.
Mm-hmm. You're not on. We need a bigger wide camera, huh?
Yeah. We'll survive.
These stands actually work great.
I knew they would.
Who all has these, Derek?
I didn't give Derek a set.
Not yet?
No, why would I give him a set? He doesn't rebuild his stuff.
Not true that. Here, use this one.
I have to replace those
Stripped, huh?
I don't know.
Is there dirt in there?
Oh, I got it. I just need to replace the. I think this.
I think that was low, huh?
Yeah.
Real low. Okay. It's meant to be that I need it pulled out. have a little set of needle nose? Oh, these are not working.
These?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Maybe. Go wide enough to see.
There it goes. Oh, wait. You're trying to get that.
That's hard heck to get out. I had a flathead in there, but it just wasn't. You got a tool for this? Oh, I'm sorry.
So
That's a good idea right there.
yeah, just use one of these. You got to pull a little rubber tip off of them, but you just get them under and pull it out. And then, in order to get the pin out on there, you got to pull that screw out, and then you line it up and you use little tweezers and pull them through, push it through on that side.
I never took one of these apart. I mean, I have, but it's not on this car. Dentist tools, huh?
Yep. And then a pair of tweezers.
I need to get a set of these. You just order them on Amazon or something?
Yeah, I think that's where I ordered them from. No, you know what? I got those from Harbor Freight.
Really? Great idea. Here. And it's got this shim thing in it. It looks like a star or whatever it is. And then you gotta kick off these little guys, huh? Oops, that's bigger.
No, it's the white one. This guy.
Oh,
Just don't lose my little tip.
you like these, huh? They stab you, huh?
Yeah, it keeps the tip.
Oh, it's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. Then it's got to be the
This blue or
the red one.
Isn't that big? Wow, it is. Tweezers. What a design, huh?
Right. I'm wondering because like I loved the fact that Arma came out with the metal diff cases for those, the red ones, and so I got a set that I had in my original Creighton. Then I moved it over to my wife's Outcast when I sold the other Creighton. I'm wondering if Arma makes these ones,
They
or
do.
if those red ones work on the.
Well, they have hot racing ones. My friend has them, but it's definitely a good idea because these things get wore out. There's that bearing. Doesn't even look that bad, but like, it was when it's on there.
Yeah. Well, because there's no other bearing in those.
There's bearing right here, isn't there? Oh, no, there's
No, there's no bearing in there.
Someone's in trouble. Where's that been this whole time? That drill.
I use it every once in a while, especially on those long screws.
Right, I get it.
But I don't really like using it too often because I tend to strip things out, especially in plastic. This one real quick. Lose that.
Oh, yeah. I had that stuck on that.
I just went to go put it in the screw.
Well, luckily it came with it. And sidetracked. Started messing with my phone. I'm like, wait, what am I doing? You guys got no plans today?
Teresa's had this. I don't know if it's an allergies or if it's just a little head cold. It's not COVID or anything, but she's been kind of under the weather all week. So today's like been her first day that she's been able to really function.
Yeah.
And so we went and did a walk with the dogs this morning.
Nice.
And not sure what we have planned for this afternoon. I canceled going with Blake this week or tomorrow.
Hey, he's blowing me up on Facebook every day. You going out Sunday? I'm like, dude, I really don't know until like the day of. Anything can just pop up. And work's always first before anything.
Yeah, so I don't really know exactly what our plans are for tomorrow. Or the rest of today when we're done with this. I don't know.
Shouldn't take too much longer. I can always do the spring so they're creating at home. I just brought it so I can show you because you haven't seen it yet.
When we're done with this, I could do I could just do a quick video on
because the springs are easy as heck.
well, not even really on replacing the springs, just to go over it and throw it up on. That way, if you do decide to sell it, you can say, "Hey, you can check it out. Here's the video."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what to ask for it either. I don't know what I have in it, plus with the motor and stuff, but I don't know.
Like parts wise, you don't even need to get rid of the rest of the parts, just the car.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't. It's not because I need money or anything. It's just I don't know. I need to run it first before I even decide. I haven't ran them. That's why. Even this.
There's a lot of parts off of it I'd love to have, but I don't.
Sure.
I don't need another Creighton.
What do you mean? The whole chassis, the braces. Do you have that dip fluid, real quick?
You want the 500?
500
or
or
500,000?
Yeah.
There's this one, and I don't know what I did with the other.
This is pretty thick though, and I want thick. This would be perfect.
All right. Oh, it's because you're a dumbass, pants. It goes like this.
It's pretty thick. It's hard to even come out of the bottle. Did you just order the kit for these, or did you just buy these all separately?
Oh, those? I order them on as individual tubes. I just order them off of
Pain in the butt, come out.
eBay.
I'm gonna use it all.
Oh, don't worry about it.
There's no way I'm gonna use it all, but
Alright, so I think that's what goes through here.
Oops. Oh yeah, I gotta put that back in before I forget.
And this one goes. It's supposed to go like that.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it because that way you can see it. I've had them for almost a month and you haven't seen either of them.
Right?
We started picking up with work.
There it goes.
Not a bad thing. Use your tips.
I believe that's how it goes. Look at this guy. Yeah, that's how it goes. It's a weird retaining thing. So it's a little screw that goes on the outside, just past it, not into the hole.
That's how all these are.
I don't have anything like that.
Oh yeah, it's not this. It's the I'm getting it mixed up with the I can't even think of it right now. X-Max.
Oh,
That's why.
oh, it's right here in front of me.
It's happened to me a couple times already. These are bad.
I need the other one. Oh.
Stripped?
No, as soon as I pushed it in, that pushed the whole mechanism out
Oh.
instead of doing what it was supposed to do in the groove.
Freaking love working on diffs. Takes forever.
I actually enjoy rebuilding differentials.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I hate it. So fucking messy.
Guess I should have did that first.
You need this red one? Oh wait.
I forgot to put this back in before I put those bolts in. I was like, well, it's going to be easier to pull this pin out than it is to redo.
Do they make RPM for that truck, or?
I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. Here's my little pliers. I'll just use these.
Should you 3D print these?
Mm-mm.
You could though, huh?
You know what those were for?
Uh-uh.
I used to build my own coils on my e-cigarette,
Oh yeah.
and they're ceramic, so they don't heat up. There we go. Put that back in. Slide that back in. All right.
Guess I should have brought my tools.
That's all good. Eventually, I'll have enough set of tools that when you do come over and work, we'll have our own sets.
I just bring. I guess I could just bring it. Bring them with, but I have a lot of stuff. I don't want to pack it all up. Isn't this your oldest son's car?
No, this is Logan's mine.
Oh yeah, the bug one is.
Yeah, I don't work on his bug.
No more. You don't.
Nope. He wants to. He can fix it.
You paying for the parts too now?
Well, if he ever gets a job.
That's good that he's at least.
He's probably going to watch this live stream and hear me say that.
Yeah. It's a fun hobby. It's just expensive.
And it is.
Especially when you want start beefing.
It's not a poor man's hobby. If you're poor and trying to.
I mean, it could be. I mean, not a poor man, but like, you make it as expensive as you want, pretty much, depending on how far you want to go with it.
Yeah.
But so this is the front. So it slides in here. And it slides in here. Bing. Slides in here. You're fast.
Well, I got one side done.
Oh. I thought you were done.
No, I got the A-arm here installed. I just have to remove this stuff and put it onto that now.
Close as fit. There it goes. Yeah, I hate working on diffs. Not the fastest at it, but I got it done.
It's not about speed. I know Derek says that to me all the time. Like, you're so super quick on this. I'm like, well, it's just because I've done it so many times. It's repetition. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to it, you know, it's just
getting these mixed up again. What?
I got to take those screws back out and put that plate back in. That's fine. I can do it after I get this AR and put it back together.
Those almost look like MC2 shock caps. Do they make them for that?
These are emulsion style shock caps, though. There's no bladder in these.
But you could put these on there, right?
Maybe, but I'd have to find the right thread height on the top and the diameter in order to do it.
Gotcha.
These are just eBay specials.
Really?
Well, actually, Amazon specials. Bought them off of Amazon.
They look nice. Okay. So the long one is the front? Yeah. What? I don't know.
I think the long one goes in the rear and... No, the long one goes in the front and the rear is the shorter.
It's odd, huh? I would think it would be vice versa. Like, dang it. Actually, that was loud for everybody. Put a fan cake on your laptop?
Yeah.
Those computers are pricey.
That only paid, I want to say,
Ouch.
a little less than $1,600 for it.
It's pretty expensive, isn't it? I got a nice laptop. I think I want to pay like $900 for it.
Yeah, but I needed
on
something
sale.
that's going to process.
No, it's a $1,800 computer. I just got it open box at Best Buy.
Oh.
For like $9. I think maybe it was $1,000 or something. I don't know. It's an Aegis. Acer. I forget what it's called. I'm not a computer guy.
I realized I wanted to do video editing, and in order to do that, I needed to have a good graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, I guess I'm buying a gaming laptop for it.
That's what I got. Most of mine is gaming. That's all I do on is game. If I ever get on it, I don't ever have time for it.
I've never really been a big gamer.
You know, like, doesn't Derek look at the game?
Yes, he does. Which I might jump on his new channel. He's going to start on gaming.
Nice.
Just to help him out with it and play some games with him. But it's more my kids than it is me gaming.
Kids like it? Of course they do.
Oh yeah, they're kids.
I don't have kids.
It's a computer screen.
I guess I'm like a kid, right? For some reason I'm missing one bolt.
Me, I would like to. I would rather set out here and wrench on something, and then that's more fun to me than sitting there playing a game. I do get addicted to a game. Like me and my wife, every once in a while, we play Guilds War 2. It's like a sandbox, open world, medieval type thing.
I gotta open this up. Sucks. Hold on. Is it like an animation? Or is it like a war game, a shooting game?
No, it's more like medieval. Like,
okay.
You know, there's wizards and
Okay.
elves and different dimensions and just like that.
Nice.
What it was is when we bought these gaming laptops, I bought this one and then I bought the Dell's version for my wife, the whatever, not the Alienware one, but the Dell version one. and hers came with a free download code for one of the expansion packs to Guild Wars 2. Because Guild Wars 2 is actually free to download. It's just there's like expansions you can get for it.
Nice.
And when I got that, she got it and she was playing with it, and I was like, well, that looks freaking interesting. So I went and downloaded the freeware version of it, and then
started liking it.
So we started playing it every once in a while. It's been a couple of months since we played it, but she's big on playing this Sims 4.
Yeah. So what goes into this? Part 2. This goes like this. So this goes like this. This way, this way. Does this go like this, or does this go like that? It goes like this, right?
Yes. No.
Does it go? I can't freaking remember. No, mine goes different than that.
That's how the Creighton goes.
Yeah.
So yours probably goes like that.
You sure?
I don't know.
I think so.
I'd have to go look at the.
I think it's. I should take a picture of this before I started.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna go to the Arma drawing real quick.
I need to tighten these up real quick. Oh, I didn't even get the manual in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Good to know.
So I just looked at the exploded view. So it shows it that
Going
way.
forward.
Yeah, it shows it pointing forward. So if we go back to the pictures.
So do we move this servo arm? I don't. You know what happened with the body off? I mean, I might even have one body off. I do. It goes like that.
There it is. It's forward.
Yeah. Arm got moved, I guess.
Well, that doesn't really matter whether the arm got moved or not, because it, as long as it's still on the gear.
Yeah. Yeah, see those straps?
Those are pretty cool.
Pretty Velcro for sure. You looking for something?
Yeah, I'm looking for the nut driver. That's right here.
Something's not right. I'm like right on the drive shaft.
drive shaft runs right along the legs.
Let's tighten down and see. All that's left is the electronics, pretty much.
Yep.
The brace. I don't think that's right. I'm rubbing right on it.
That's the way the picture goes.
Yeah, it's right on it. I only got one screw in it, but like.
Yeah, I think it's fine. You can see a little wear mark on the drive shaft there, anyways, from that.
Or maybe this needs to be pushed over a little bit. Cause this is supposed to be closer to this. Something's not.
No, that's fine. You got to remember M2C, probably milled it a little bit better, beefed it up on this side over here, and so it didn't rub the drive shaft. Because you remember their drive shafts are thicker.
Yeah. I'm just gonna see if this is all the way over. I know there's probably no movement right here, but no, it's not.
All right. Granite is back in business.
Oh, I guess that if I put all the screws in it, it pulls it away. Adam, don't overthink shit. I get ahead of myself. Good to go.
Well, he lives to fight another day.
He's rough on it, you said.
Well, he is. I mean, he is rough on it, but that's a good thing for these, that it withstands a 7-year-old fully on throttle, because that's what he does. Is he doesn't have a in between in his trigger.
Yeah.
He's just, it's super fast or stop. That's what I was looking for.
Oh. I knew they were out. I just didn't know where they went. If you want to put the springs on the crate, you can if you want.
I got one more project I got to work
no worries.
on. I got to put Ashton's part back together from last night. I pulled out his motor to show. Pulled this out last night because I wanted to show Derek the difference between the brushed spur gear and his the 4S one. Because he says, "Oh no, it's already upgraded." I'm like, "No, it's not."
He got a new car?
Well, no, because what we were doing is we were working on his TRX4 last night. We were pulling the motor out of the infraction.
Yep.
Because he's going to upgrade it
And fraction, but he's got the little one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we pulled that out and put it into his TRX4.
Nice. He didn't have the Mojave. Like I said, I was working on my car, and I was listening, and Anthony was watching, and he was writing. He's the one writing.
Oh, typing.
He's like, I just. I don't know. He's doing whatever he's doing. The longer ones. Those are here.
She's looking at the camera. It's like it just
Got a little delay. It's easy to pull the motor out of that.
Oh yeah. Ultimately, to pull this out, it's one screw.
Don't lose that one though.
No, that's not true.
I know it's the
Shot. But it's one screw, and it's not even on this. The screw is that holds this plate in, that holds it into place. But this right here just pushes in, and it slides into these grooves, and then locks right into that.
I think it's all plastic, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that rock stuck in that rim in the back.
Right.
Do you see it?
Yeah. That's
It's stuck in between the still in there. You really got it jammed in there. So have you ran with what's that kid's name that has the Can-Am or whatever that thing is? Since we last were out.
No, I haven't been out there. We went out. Me and we went out and did that little family crawl out there. He wasn't
nice.
out. He didn't come out for that one.
Getting ahead of myself. I'm doing double the work and I gotta pull this back out. Yeah, I remember now. This is actually a lot of work.
Oh, to swap that out?
Yeah. It's a lot. It's like taking a whole freaking car apart.
Well, it's not a lot of work to swap it out, but what made it a lot of work is there were some things we had to fix along the way.
Yeah.
You know, like you had to take apart your differential.
I was right there. I just thought I might as well.
Well, you already had it out.
Yeah.
Might as well do it.
Yep. It just gets me. There's a lag on it. I can like watch myself for a few seconds.
I know I could shorten the lag or shorten in the settings, but
Oh, that's all good. That's kind of nice that there's a support in there.
Yeah.
Support bearing.
well, in this one because it's a longer wheel chassis. Like this one doesn't have the longer chassis.
Oh. Is this still 3S or is it 6?
No, this has been upgraded to 4S.
Oh, 4S.
I can run this on 4S.
It's probably an animal.
Yeah, we don't really run it on the 4S, but
Oh, they have little guards for the things. Try
Big Rock's ready to rock. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I just stiffen these up. Need to buy some stiffer springs for this.
Yeah. I need to get some for this too, but I need to do some research and see what people are using. Maybe people aren't. I don't know. Just running stock. I don't know.
Well, I'm not running stock springs either, or stock shocks. I got aftermarket shocks on this guy.
Oh yeah. Do they make aftermarket shocks for these for the Creighton?
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody really need to swap them out. They just some of the things they do is they do the M2C shock shafts.
Oh,
They put those in and they put the emulsion shock caps on it.
it's probably their beast.
And
I haven't had no trouble with stock shock shafts yet. You would figure I would, but maybe I do. I don't know. I don't have my old car.
I've bent a couple of them on
What was that?
my old Creighton.
Oh, nice. It's the M2C chassis. Was that just now?
Yeah. Hey, welcome RC Kid UK. How you doing?
We're in the UK too. We're all over. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Damn, 2 hours and 20 minutes, man. It's a video and a half right there. Just us bullshitting.
I probably won't even cut this video up. I'll probably just leave it like it is.
Yeah. Need some background music a little bit. So I'm sure there's a lot of quiet moments.
Yeah.
I'll shy at first.
Good. Had to build 2K.
I'm not sure what that is.
What's the 2K? Oh, the Creighton this week. Oh, you had to build 2 Creightons this week.
Jesus.
Oh, nice.
Nightmare.
What'd you do to it? Did you put M2C on it, or did you get some Just Bash It parts? Hot Racing? What'd you do? Yeah, that's a lot stiffer.
Man, those are really cranked.
Yeah. Well, look how long the
I
shock
know.
is, though.
It's got some thread on it.
Yeah, you got the M2Cs on there. Sweet. The oh, and you did an Outcast 8S too. I am jealous. I'd love to have one of those Outcast 8Ss.
Likewise.
That's on my bucket list.
Likewise.
Adam over here was going to actually get the Creighton 8S for a little bit, but then he decided to go with this bad boy instead, which
Can you get it up here?
I can bring it over. Let me bring you back to the other camera here. Front. Yeah, so he ended up picking up this one here. Now it doesn't have, it's not all M2 seed. He does have some Just Bash It stuff on it, but it's got the M2C Racing chassis plate. It's got the emulsion shock caps. It's got Just Bash It shock towers. It's got it's like carbon fibered out. If you can see, he's got carbon fiber plates in there. He's got these NHX fan assembly.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope. Hot Racing front and rear diff housings. It has the stock drive shafts in it and dog bones, but it'll get it's a work in progress for him. He's working on it. He did, he's got the Hot Racing main chassis brace that goes across. He's got the Hot Racing end caps on it. EXB bumper, Just Bash It
That bumper's RPM front.
Okay, so it's the RPM front bumper.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the Just Bash It lower A-arm pin holders.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a T-bone rear end plate bumper there. And if we get to it here in a little bit, we're going to be swapping out with... he picked up some Techno orange springs that we're going to put on it, on the front and the rear. I missed a bunch of it. M2C, chassis on all three. Are you guys done yet? LOL. Derek. No, Derek. We're still thumbling through this. We were born with 2 left thumbs. And
sounds about right.
We're getting on it. Damn. Have 3 Outcasts and 2 Creighton 8S's. Oh my gosh. I am so jealous, RC. That rig looks good. 10 times better than stock. Yep, you bet. Yeah, I run the T-bone rear bumper. They're good. You know, I haven't put any on my Creighton. This one's my Creighton. I've been running just the stock one on the rear, so I might have to look in to get it. But I did put the M2C rear chassis plate protector for the rear end there, and then I'm running the 3D RC flexible wing mount on it.
So badass.
But I am running this. This is an 8S. I'm running it on the 1717 Castle Creations 8S system. But this started off as the stock EXB.
God dang.
And then I also made some custom rear skid plates, mud guards that are going to go on the rear. So I got some SK Hobbies AZ ones that I created that are going to go onto mine. I'm going to make a set for his Creighton too, and also a set for his Talon. Yeah, it's a Castle motor. It's the Monster Mamba 8S. I did an unboxing of it about, I think, 2 months ago. So you could check that unboxing out if you're interested in that motor. Also, Derek from Derek's AZRC is getting ready to put that in his Sen 450 build that he's doing for the ultimate hauler. So I see that Derek jumped back in on this, so he...
I heard it.
He's getting a little bit of plug for his channel on that.
He said they're so expensive in Europe.
Oh, well, because they're made here in the U.S., of course. But, you know, I was very surprised on that motor. Me and the wife went out. My wife's got the Outcast 6S, and it's got the stock Spectrum system in it. And they're both brand new, identical batteries that I run. They're the 5200 Sakakin. They were 6S. I ran one battery in mine, and she ran one in hers, and she only lasted probably about 35 minutes of bashing. But on that Castle system, I was at almost 75 minutes on the controller of bashing with it before it cut out on me and told me I needed a charger. So I think that it doesn't draw as much running that 6S battery on an 8S system. It lasted pretty good. I haven't tried out the
Mud guards really help. It's always rainy and muddy here.
Yeah, we have some pretty good bash spots. It took us a little bit to find them, but we found 2 good ones. We found one that's kind of a small little course. I took Derek from Derek's AZRC out, and then we have a bigger one that we went out. This was it 2 weekends ago. We went out and with Adam. That's because it's censored. Are you censoring me, Derek? Are you censoring me? So in his Creighton, he's running the a hobby wing in his.
I haven't even ran that thing yet.
This is the
Max 8?
Max 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the Max 8, and he's running...
23, I think?
Yeah, it's the 2200 kV easy run. It's the 4274 in this guy. So we're going to be taking this out, RC Kid. We're taking it out to the AZRC Bashers event here on the 30th of January. So within a couple of days after that, we'll get the video posted on it. So you'll get to see this bad boy in action, along with this Talon that is running the same system, same motor.
Fast.
It's just crazy fast, and the Talon is so much lighter. Oh, you run the 2200 kV too? Yeah, see, I haven't ran any of the Hobby Wing stuff. He's the Hobby Wing guy, and I've been running a lot of the Castle system. It's really the only Castle, and everything else is pretty much stock electronics in it.
Looking forward to seeing it.
Sweet. So Derek, like what you missed was the fact that we ended up having to rebuild the center differential because there was a lot of slop in the bearing. We had to pull it all apart just to pull out the one bearing on the bottom side of the diff and replace it for a center because there was some wobble in there. So we replaced that bearing. So he got to use one of the new diff stands.
They were great.
Worked awesome. So he's got a set of 3 for him. If you decide to ever want to rebuild your differentials, Derek, I know a guy that makes differential stands for you that, sits down there and you can work on it and learn how to build differentials.
It's really not that hard, just messy.
Dang, he has 5 Creighton 6S's.
Jesus. Too many.
Well, if you weren't so far away, RC Kid, I'd send you a set of my 3D printed diff stands, but I'm pretty sure it'd be expensive sending it over there.
Think so?
1 million weight diff oil. No, we put 500K in his center diff.
Must be fine. I might have this one.
So is it expensive, RC Kid, getting M2C parts out there? Okay, so he's running different setups. So he's got the 1250 kV, he's got a 1650 kV, the
Jesus.
2200 kV, and 2 of the 2000 kV versions. Nice. So you changed all of yours over from stock electronics and went with the Hobby Wings?
He's all hobby. Yeah, it's all
Yeah, it's all Hobby Wing.
1650. That's a fast motor.
What are you running in your 8S's? Are you running Hobby Wing in the 8S too?
1100s.
Or are you what is it, the 850s or whatever it is?
It'd be 1100 kV, which would be max 5.
Yeah, we get from Bad Touch Breakers or M2C Direct. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I ordered the Holmes Holly. Oh, he did. Oh, you're gonna get the 1080 ESC for it, Derek?
Oh, that's Derek.
Yeah, sweet.
Where's my back? Oh, there it is.
I'm telling you that Holmes Hobby that 12K work or 12T work is gonna work pretty good. I can't wait to take it out, get it on the course, see how it crawls. Oh, okay. So so you're still running stock on there, okay? He's still running stock in his 8S Creighton.
Go 1100 kV max 5.
What's that system you put in your freaking?
I put it 800.
You put it in the X-Max?
I put it 800 kV with the max 5 ESC. With the WFO 1 mod gears.
Oh
my
1
to 1. It's too much. He has 2 X max 5s.
Oh damn!
800
He's running
kV.
the max 5s with
Yep.
the 800 kV.
With the 1 to 1 gearing. That's how you do it. I'm sick as a dog today. Great. And I'm here.
Well, I'm still feeling good. I'm sorry you're feeling sick, Derek. I blame your mechanics or your other, mechanics you were working with. I think they brought it to you. They brought it back to you. That sucks. Alright, I got all the grease off of it.
Let's just gonna go to my buddy Anthony. If he wants it. If not, it's gonna sit on the shelf.
Tell him. $20.
Is this longer than the Italian? Or the Creighton?
I don't know.
If it is, put on the Creighton.
I already have an EXP chassis on the Creek.
If that's longer.
Oh, if it's longer? I don't know. No, I want to get the Mojave chassis for it.
That's even
I want to make it.
isn't
I want to make it an Creighton XL is what I want to make.
I didn't know you can do that.
So it's a little different. You can see everything is shifted back here. This is but center to center, it looks the same.
But
like axle to axle, it looks the same. It's just everything is shifted back a little bit.
even your transmission's back, huh?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had no idea. And it's a little bit wider, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I want to get the Mojave chassis plate and put that on there. But in order to do that, I got to get the.
Derek needs to upgrade to. Adam should get those wheels.
Oh, he's talking about the new
I got these
backflips. They're pre-vented. The backflips for the new fire team.
We tape them off. You know, as soon as they get wet, the foam's like to dissolve.
But
those tires are on there. You don't know yet.
Tires on what?
On the new.
The new fire team. They're redesigned backflips.
You're getting a lot of comments, huh?
Adam, okay, same length.
Oh,
different
the chassis.
holes. Yeah, different chassis. Yeah. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna convert mine to a Mojave chassis, and
That'd be crazy.
so I extend the wheelbase a little bit.
Are you gonna get the Mojave M2C?
I don't know.
Come on.
I may do the conversion first with the EXP chassis because I think I can get that from Jenny's RC pretty cheap.
It's not that expensive. For some reason I got.
But there's more to it that I need to do before, just doing the chassis because the drive shafts are going to be, I think, longer.
I think I might have put some bolts in the wrong areas because I'm missing these two big ones, and I got these two big ones, these long ones left, or a couple of long ones, but they're too long to fit in there. They
Okay, so
out.
Are these shorter?
Yeah.
For the plastic side? Because you have a plastic side of your diff. Put the longer ones in there, and the shorter ones go to the metal side.
Is this the plastic side?
Yeah, because that's this row's. Those should be the 3 short ones, and then these 2 should be the longer ones.
That's why. Whoopsie.
Okay, but the good thing of being in the UK is custom RC upgrades and scorched RC. True.
Center
You know,
drive shaft.
especially for the Arma side of the house, is because pretty much, you know, Arma what came from the UK, so everything's already over there.
It bottomed out. Look, that's as far as we're going. The long one.
The long ones. I wonder if those long ones were for your for here. Because remember we put new ones in, so those long ones could have been for your EXP ones.
But still, I need a couple short ones in. It's just 2 for the M4s or whatever the size these are. We can put these back in the bin.
Like those size?
Like this. Oh yeah, that'll probably be fine.
Center drive shafts. Yeah. That I kind of figured that too, that I would need to do the drive shafts. Other than that, everything else should bolt up fine. Are those too long?
Yeah, but I'm gonna put those in the plastic ones. It's fine.
I was gonna say because I got shorter ones.
I can put this. I'll put the longer, these little bit longer ones in plastic.
Okay.
That way it has more bite.
I'll go over here to.
I wish you guys have the new one before we do.
Yeah, I could get a chassis plate for $50.
Oh, nice.
The EXP chassis plate.
He said, I wish you guys have the new one before we do the new 1/7.
I wish you guys
Which one?
have the new one before we do. The new 1/7 rig not available until February. Oh, you talking about the new Fire Team RC Kid? There's several people that already got them that Horizon Hobbies sent out to them to review. Like Rich Duperbash got one. CCXRC, he got one. Who else? RC Dude 81 got one and reviewed it, and then also the Scale Builders Guild, that dude from the Scales Builders Guild got one up there in Canada and reviewed it. I wish I had, you know, the $800 to drop on one, but you know, I have a family that I have to support, so I have to do mine in stages. So I think I'm just going to turn mine into a Creighton XL, like Rich Duperbash did on his Orange Darlin', and go from there. I'm wondering if that's where they got the idea. Arma got the idea is because he took that Mojave chassis plate and put it on top, put his Creighton stuff on top of it, and turned it into what he called the Creighton XL. Yeah, our shops don't have them until February. That sucks, dude. I haven't even looked at any of our shops to see if any of our shops out here have them. Derek, do you know if AZRC got them?
I bet you, what's it called, has them? Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan RC might have them too.
Pretty sure I'm gonna need the shorter ones. That one's not going all the way down either. Do you have a couple of the shorter ones? Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what I got messed up in here. It's not making this.
There's a couple of short ones.
Almost there.
What do you say? Yeah, I still hasn't said anything else yet.
No. So where does it say how many people are watching?
If I go to mine, it shows only one person's watching right now.
That's that. Derek's not on then. Or someone's not on.
Yeah, Derek might not be watching.
Alright, got a couple more of these screws to do.
Could refresh this and see if it changes. Oh no, Derek's still on. I haven't been there lately because I've been busy at work. Whole thing with everyone else having COVID. Yeah. Yep. That sucks. You know, I'm not seeing. I see the Mojave 6SV4 model, but I don't see one for the EXB. I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, so the chassis plate would be $136.
Oh, for the...
Yeah, and then I think I would also need to
now I won't be there for a while.
Yeah, because he's sick right now. I'd have to look and see if the chassis braces on Derek's Mojave is the same as our chassis braces. So I'd be able to use... I'd have to look at that part, the part number on it, and see. But
I've heard people doing that.
Okay, so we're looking at like $40 for the dog bones, and $140 for the chassis. So looking at $180 to do that. Okay, so it says that these, so it's the Talon and Mojave. Talon and Mojave. So saying the Talon and the Mojave have the same chassis braces.
The Talon and the Mojave does?
Yeah.
So do you want these?
I could hold on to them for now. Because if I do that conversion, it's one less thing I gotta buy.
Yeah.
At least to get.
Go for it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna need them. I cannot go get next. And you can tell that's for the Creighton because of how long it is.
Derek's like my poor Mojave. Yeah, I know. We ought to get some Creighton A arms and dog bones and extend out your wingspan on your frickin' Mojave. That'd be badass. You'd be so much more frickin' stable. And that's all we got to do is just replace the A arms and dog bones. Because his is already almost there.
His is pretty built too, yeah.
Yeah. What I should do is swap out the swap all that out on my Creighton and then get the Talon shock towers.
I got them.
And put the MCT Talon shock towers on my...
Oh, MC. I don't have MC2s.
Or the EXP shock towers.
I got the EXP.
But like, put those on there so it lowers the whole back end.
Yep.
Because it would lower everything down and squat it out. So it'd be kind of like a...
Dang it. If that works, I'm gonna want to do all that. Some more freaking money.
He wants to set his Mojave up for speed runs.
I got gears for it.
Gears for days.
Put some tall ones.
Hey, vaping in here while we're filming, it adds like a
haze to
it. A haze atmosphere.
I've been going around the corner so it wouldn't affect the...
I usually wait until it all clears out when I'm filming, and then I'll film my videos. But being that I'm live,
I'm almost done with the bottom. Finally.
What?
Nope.
What do you mean? What? Oh, you talking about his gears? Yeah, he's got gears for days, dude. He's got like a gear kit from hell.
Yeah, this thing. I can make this thing haul.
Oh, we need to take your slop out.
Yeah, but those you just push them on. You don't take nothing apart.
Well, I know, but we got to take it out because we got to connect your linkage up.
Just push it.
So we got to move this out of the way
Oh.
in order to do it. That's what I was saying. So we can pull this off.
I just gotta hook these up, so everything's ran
Mm-hmm.
to there. Put the cap on, and literally put that 2 pins in, and we pull that apart real quick. Or if unless you wanna work on the front, I was like,
Yeah.
whatever. Give my back a break for a second. He's a beast. Probably didn't need to do that right away, but I was like, eh.
I thought I loosened it.
They're tight.
Just gonna pull the screw completely out.
They're just really tight. I forget how I got them out of there. Flathead screwdriver maybe or something, I don't know.
Man, that is tight in there.
I think I went, I've had them out before. It's very tight. I think they're aftermarket pins, that's why.
Well, it's a good thing.
No,
that
yeah.
it's tight,
But
because you're not going to get a lot of play in there.
if you can't get it out, it's no fun. You have, probably don't.
I just broke my tip.
I'll admit that to everybody. See, I usually went.
I just need something to push it.
I forget how I got this. It's probably because the Loctite I put in there. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I gotta put the motor mount thing back on. Steering.
Next season, beefed up gearboxes, geared up, and beefed up fans and speed run. All right.
Race Italian. I want to put a GPS on it with like a 26 tooth on it, pinion. Don't freaking stab yourself.
Just want to get.
Can we take like a? Can we pull those from the pen side?
Just slide across the shaft.
I think those are MC2 as well.
It might be the Just Bash It ones.
No, it could be. I
What am I,
don't know.
what am I missing on it?
Not missing nothing. Is the other side sticking too?
That's what I was just going to do. I was going to try to pull.
Yeah, they're both gonna be tight. Oh, what are these ones from? These are carbon?
No, those are. That's my first batch. That's the second batch.
Oh,
for me.
they look kind of carbonish.
And it's just the 3D printer. Damn.
those MC2 standoffs. Hopefully I don't break one of them.
Just don't want to lose this stuff.
Yep, either do. I freaking was like tweaking. I was like going through the carpet looking for that thing. Dropping on the carpet and one of them does it like come out off.
Got that.
So what time is it? It means it's almost 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's 2:30. Sounds like the ice cream truck's out there.
That's good.
Not enough. Just want to see if I can pull you.
I had him out, I swear. Doesn't seem like it, huh?
No, they're freaking tight in there.
They were tight getting it in there too. But the arms aren't tight.
Alright, I'm just going to do it this way. Let's see how many of these we need to put in here.
Just one, maybe. One little one.
Yeah, I just need these little ones.
There's a piece of stuff.
Alright, so instead of pulling those out, we're going to do it this way. So what we can do with this is if you lift this up, you should be able to
The screws are in.
screw them in.
I'm gonna Loctite those too. Make sure. And that goes into the center hole on that part.
The center hole.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just.
First
That's
things
how it was.
first.
So. We can still get to it. That's good.
All right. Hey, put a drop of blue Loctite in it. I was gonna say just put it in the tip of your.
Thing of rubber.
All right, so it's starting to spin, so I need to get.
Lost it.
I can't.
Oh.
Let's see where. All right. Just a little on top. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Wow.
brush.
It's like the fourth time I did it today.
All right, so we just need to do the same to this side.
Yep. You gave up, huh?
Yeah, I was like, that's ridiculous. It's really tight.
I'll figure it out later.
All right, put a little drip.
This go to. This goes to the side, huh? nut go over here? No, it's in there.
No, these are the ones we just pulled off of here.
Okay. I was sitting over here. I'm like, what in the?
Yeah, I gotta put your shock back together.
My ice cream truck's trying to call us out there.
I'm surprised Logan hasn't come out here like, Dad, you hear that?
He's probably already been out there.
No, he'll come out through the garage. What the hell? Oh. It's because I'm I was like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah, those would fit right on there. It'd be cool looking. Well, we got a lot of messages to see here. Where, so, hell yeah.
Who sells ice cream when it's 40 degrees outside? True story. No, these hubs right here are just bash it hubs. I do believe it extends it a little bit more, but they're beefy.
This sticks out, definitely.
I got ice cream.
That went all too far in, huh? Oh, so I put all these in here then.
I think we all need those hubs in our lives, Derek.
Dude, the Mojave will look pretty sick with those on there.
Well, I would hope that the tires might stay on the car if he has those hubs.
I have another full set of these.
Well, I think Derek would need them before I do.
Because that's already got them on it too.
Yeah.
So Derek, if you need
no more fishing for nuts, right?
Derek, if you need those hubs, let me know. I'll just give them to you.
If not, I'm taking them, Derek. You better hurry up and chime in. You haven't chimed in yet. I know there's a 20-second delay, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
He didn't hear it. Start texting me.
Did he text you?
No.
He's like,
Is he saying what? That I have an extra set? Or is he saying what? He didn't hear it? I'm not sure. Do you have the little nut driver for this?
Oh, the little one?
Yeah. Almost done. Put it on here
I want them for sure.
Okay.
All right, you lucked out, Derek. He's going to give them to you, not to me.
I could have another set on top of it.
True. You still hadn't shown me all of the parts you had. You sent me a bunch of pictures of them in the bags.
Well, I sold a lot just to make some money back. Well, I have all the arms and parts, but like aftermarket stuff, I sold quite a bit.
Well, I know I had a bunch of money sitting in my account that I was going to use for the crawlers, and you told me about those parts, so I was saving it. And I was going to buy some stuff off you, but you never sent me anything yet. And then I asked you, said you had this, and you had a bunch of stuff, and I said, give me a price, and you never gave me a price. So I bought crawler motors instead.
It's all good. I still got stuff. I'm like, I got the other one for that. Just gotta go shower.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's not
even late.
It's only 2:40 p.m. here.
What, it's the morning time there?
No, it's nighttime there.
Oh. So, the black one is the steering. I didn't bring my remote or nothing, but this is easy part.
Oh.
I didn't think I needed it.
My Mojave is definitely a charity project.
It's okay.
It's like Build-A-Bear for Derek. It's build my Mojave.
They're not even that expensive anyways, I don't think, these hubs.
I don't think so. No, they're pretty cool, Derek. Like, look at the size of this nut. If you lost this on the ground, you would find it easily.
Well, no, the ones I'm gonna give him are red.
Oh, okay.
I took the red off and put these on. So he'll have red ones on his.
Oh, it's 9:40 p.m. Well, that's not that bad difference, but yeah, it's almost bedtime for you. Huh? Somebody's texting me.
Someone is texting.
It's Ashton.
Ah.
I texted him and told him we were on a live. He just said, "Well, I just got back from picking up my bird. I was out." I was like, "Oh, sweet. Well, jump on. I'm still on."
His bird?
Yeah, he got a bird for Christmas from his
That's cool.
mom. Little.
Is it here?
No, it's at his.
Thank God, huh? I don't think it'd probably be noisy.
Well, you're pretty close to the same age as. You're like right in between my daughter and my son. My daughter is. She just turned 11 in August, so she's like 11 and a half now.
Yeah, a lot of RC
And then-
cars for being 12.
Ashton is 14, and that's my blonde-haired boy. So you're right in the middle there. You're at the perfect age to just have a blast and not worry about anything else other than having fun.
Yep. He's a cool. He got his bird.
Yeah, he just texted me and said he got his bird. I told him to jump in on the chat, but we'll see if he jumps in, Derek.
3 people now watching, so he might be on there.
No, one of them's me, one's Derek, and one is RC Kid.
He said yes, RC is fun.
I'm telling him to send me a picture of the bird, Derek, so I can show it to you on the camera.
Put these back in.
Well, our Talon project is almost M2Cified and done. I think we took out the slop, right?
Yeah. I gotta do motor mount mesh, motor mount bolts. That and the shock mount or the body mount.
Oh, body mounts.
It's done.
Yep.
Just one. Tires.
Yep. RCs are fun, even at the adult age. We spend way too much time with them.
Not enough playtime.
But it's a good thing my wife is okay with it because she likes the RCs too. Man, I remember when I was 12 years old, I wish I had RCs. I kept asking I'd ask my dad. My dad's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I said, they had these cool ones that just came out that Derek has a bunch in his garage of these little Tamiyas, however you want to call it. No, they were the lunchbox. And I wanted one. And I wanted one of those lunch boxes so bad. And so I said, "Dad, I want one of these." And he was like, "All right, well, you guys, good night there, RC Kid, and we'll see you soon." And yeah, I'll check out your M2C builds on the channel. Sweet. Thanks for watching. And I wanted one of those lunch boxes so bad, and so and at that time it was in catalogs. You get the little catalog in the mail that had one, and I was like, "Dad, I want one of these," right?
Yep.
And your first car was a Grasshopper. That's
Nice.
awesome. And I, you want to know what my dad did? He went to Sears and he bought this like Sears brand RC car that wasn't rebuildable, wasn't freaking cool. It didn't have like a cool motor, and so all of my friends all had these cool like rebuildable ones. I had one friend that had these the old school freaking nitro ones, like first generation nitros, and he was ripping those around, and they were all pointing and laughing at me about this little Sears Roebuck and Company car that I had.
That's awesome. So let's do this. Metal ones.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who they're made by, but
I think Hot Racing makes some like that too.
I got these mixed up all freaking time, all day today.
So I see that he had the rear ones on, but he didn't put metal on the front.
It's not, I don't even know where these came from. I can't find them anywhere. I want to get rid of the body clip things though, for sure.
I know.
MC2 makes that. Oh, you have them, don't you? The MC2 ones, or you did?
The MTC what?
The screw things?
No, that was Proline.
Oh, MC2 has them, but I think maybe they're billet.
But like the ones that I'm doing are these 3D printed ones.
I was like, wait, I gotta go up 2 holes. You look on there all the time, or what? Or they're 16.
Yeah, there's $16 for the Arma differential ones. I got to get a set of those for Derek because he broke his the one time, and
I literally ordered 6 sets of them, and they'll fit. So if he needs them, $16. I gotta make my money back on that. I knew like.
Yeah, so I don't see them. I don't see any body mounts on there. On the Mojave.
Maybe it's that other brand I got on here. I forget what it is. The 8 Dasher, whatever.
I'd like to get this the motor mount. They make one for the 8S Creighton, but I think they make M2C is making them for the 6S too.
They don't have them yet. My friend needs them, and they don't have them out yet. Did I put this on the wrong way?
Holy crap! So they've already got Fireteam 6S BLX stuff for the new one that was just released. Hot Racing does.
That's the right way. Are you gonna get one of those new fire things? What are they?
No, I'm going to build mine to be somewhat close to it.
Crazy.
Like I said, I'm going to put the Mojave chassis on it, and I'm going to shorten the frickin' shock towers. I could probably even just buy the Fireteam shock towers if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do to your Creighton, huh?
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose.
See, that's where I got the wing mount holders I got from their Hot Racing.
Oh yeah, I have those on the Creighton. So I got some extra screws left over.
You're never supposed to have extra screws. Well, 2 of these are from these, right? Because you've got So this one here, you remember, was really tough getting that one out. So that one is for this guy. And this guy here is... Nope, that's not it.
I guess I can flip it over so you haven't missed anything. Shock tower.
These two small ones.
Shock tower. It might be. It might have. They might go on the bottom. Yeah. So, but these need to be short. Because if they go too long, they go through the battery tray.
So these guys.
They go through the battery tray.
You need shorter ones?
Yeah. I put something else. That's what. That's why there's.
I'll show you some of the ones that. I'll give you the ones that I use. Oh, it's not those ones. You need the flat.
My back is killing me.
These are the ones that I put.
Look at. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, he's got extra screws.
We're trying to whisper that.
He just didn't want to talk so loud about it.
We got it though. We'll find out if the front end falls off and I'm gonna jump it. But it looks like there's a gap between this, but I don't know.
Yes, the only thing I'd be concerned would be these two. I don't know what those went to.
You see, weren't those to the? Oh,
Well, we figured out the chassis braces.
Maybe those went in the skid plates. Maybe I put different bolts in. But every single bolt I put in for the diffs and stuff, snug tight.
Well, you said you were missing a couple of the ones to go into the chassis. Maybe you put in the wrong screws into something else. I would just hold on to these two.
Yeah, I got tons of stuff screws at home, but
I was say just hold on to those two, just in case.
put the tires on real quick. These aren't directional, are they?
No, I don't think they are.
These are the tires I've been wanting. These are the 1.8 fucking Badlands. Okay, she's beefy now. Let's spin. Oh. Think she's heavier than before? Hopefully not.
No.
It's tight. Maybe not. It's because we put that thick diff oil in there.
Yeah.
It's good though for ballooning for front tires because I don't have belted on here anymore.
Yep. All right.
Let's see. See if it's heavier. See if it sits lower. Wow, it's good.
Yep. Yep.
See how wide it is?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think that he probably put different different A-arms on.
When you put my other Italian next to it, it's like this much wider because of these extenders.
Oh.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but you might be right.
I don't know. It's pretty cool. What do you think, Derek? Can you see it? Look at the car.
Wow. It's just so this body right here When I first got the car, it caught fire, and this is the body from it.
Oh.
It's all the Spectrum stuff. Killed the servo. Had to buy another servo.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. Expensive fix, I'll tell you what. He said he can tell. It'll be more durable in the corners. A little more stability.
Stability.
Where's the camera at? How wide that is. Where do these go? In this top drawer or third drawer or something?
Third or second drawer down. The small drawer.
Yeah, these are the. Let me just check these. So I don't get mixed up with anything.
Yeah.
You have a trash can on here?
Yep. Right there.
That one needs springs bad. And I even got 80 and 90 weight oil mixed in there. I can already tell it's picked up a lot. Derek hasn't seen that one yet either.
No, he hasn't.
And this is not the same one, Derek. It's totally different car. He always tells me, you don't got to go all out.
Well, he didn't go all out. He let somebody else go all out, and he just took over.
Yep.
He took over the payments.
The only thing I did to the Creighton is motor and ESC, servo. It was already built for the most part. I can already tell the stance is way different. It sucked before, even with 80 weight oil in there. You go to hit a jump and just chassis slap. Dink.
Yep.
God damn it. So that was a cheap $25 upgrade. And it's fast and easy to do.
Yep.
I've had this for almost 5 days and haven't put them on. I'm like, I'll just bring them all over there and just do it all at one time. I need to get an SK Hobby sticker for that too.
Oh, okay.
I ran out. I'll even slap one on my car too. Sweet. These are good stickers. See, I peeled this off one body. I'm like, I don't come up here that often. They sent, when you ordered those, did they send them each in separate boxes in a huge ass box like this big, just for those?
I got all of mine in one box.
I got 2 separate boxes, and their boxes were like this big, and for a little ass part, they must have been out of boxes. It's pretty funny. My buddy's like, "What'd you order?" I'm like, "Springs." He's like, "What the heck?" I might go bashing tomorrow. Now that I got this on. That's pretty good for the crate. Italian in it.
Oh yeah.
And there's no battery with it.
Like the only your weakest link on them is going to be those your CVD dog bones.
I've already broken a bunch of these. I gotta order more. I need something. And
I put those rears on my front there. I haven't had any problems since.
I did the same thing. Look, so I kept breaking them.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't broken them yet. And I had so I had these for the front.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy's like, I want those. I'm like, all right, so I sold it to him. But people say they break it, the ones on the front. I haven't broke the rears yet. I don't know.
All right. You're swapped out.
Stronger. Chassis slap.
That's normal though. You could stiffen.
But
you could stiffen them up a little bit.
yeah, but I'm not even. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
More springs.
Got a grocery bag or something I can put all this, because I got something. I gotta find that other one, the other front. I'm pretty sure I brought it. It's in my backpack somewhere.
That. Rings, springs, chassis plate.
Where's the other body at? I still have a sticker on there.
Oh, right there.
So like I painted the coals and everything. The white started running through. So I said, screw it.
It's a basher blade.
Yeah. I'll put this right here.
All right. Well, Derek, I think we are done. We're going to sign off. I think we've been on for 3.5 hours. I think we've done enough. So thanks for watching. Anybody else tune into this, please like, subscribe, bash that bell. Check out Derek's AZRC, and don't forget to stop by awesomehobbies.net and get a red cat. All right.